Um, I'm a resident from the Spring Gully community. With the previous 2 meetings that we had with our elected official, Ms. Johnson, we do feel that we have gotten some attention to a desperately needs of a hurting community. But however, there are still some unanswered questions that some of the taxpayers have. After hearing and addressing the drainage issues, sidewalk issues, roads that needed attention, playgrounds, lack of playgrounds for recreation for our kids, street lighting, et cetera, most of the community members, after expressing this as a unit and as a group to Ms. Johnson, were still complex on why. And she had a change of heart in our previous meeting of willing to give out of that $1,300,000 to this community. But the question was, why so little? Not even half to a community that has so many needs, even more need. Library, you talking where people are putting pumps in their living rooms and their dens to pump out water from whenever we have a hard rain. So the question the community have is why? Why the loyalty still to the library when this community has so many needs to be addressed, so many needs? Why such loyalty to the library? And that's the question that I have brought here from many members to why, when we've addressed and expressed the needs of this community. Why? In the meeting on March the 2nd, Mr. Ray Funny, the public service director, he said in a statement that he didn't know our community was called Spring Gully. In other words, he didn't know we existed. And this came from, this is a man who was recognized by the American Medical Association for his efforts of achieving equity in the community shortly after. But he didn't know that our community existed.
I'm a resident of the Spring Gully community, and I am somewhat encouraged with the fact that when we raised our voices, there was a spirit seemingly of cooperation with this body, and we appreciate that. But it is not enough. And I am 7 years into this property that I purchased with my family and already have to replace my floor systems that have been compromised from lack of infrastructure, lack of drainage. It's just simply not enough. And we've got to do more, and do more quickly, and call in all of the people and all of the parties that are culpable in making us whole. I understand that this does not solely rest on you as a body. So call in Carl Anderson. Call in whoever else we need to. Let's get the situation rectified.
I want to introduce myself as the newest council member. It's 8 of us. It's 8 of us now. Because until I get what's needed in my community, Spring Gully, and God willing, I'm going to be at every single meeting you guys have. You're going to hear my voice until you're sick and tired of it. I promise that. You have $300,000 that's coming to our community. Thank you, Ms. Lily Jean. We love you for it, but we want more. You have, I don't know exacts, $4 to $3 million left. And you gotta know, if you got $4 million left from the taxes that you have not even bidded on or done anything with, it's sitting there. Why can't you go take that money and give it to the library? Yeah. So in our lifetime, there'll never be another $1 million given to each district like that. It never has happened before, and thanks for the city administrator to even think, or the county administrator to even think about doing something like that. So let's do what's needed to do with this money.